So as we slowly become a late night with the devil podcast, YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it, I'm just kidding. But we have been talking about this movie a lot because it's been one of our most anticipated movies for over a year now. Since we first saw it at South by Southwest last year, didn't get the chance to watch it due to schedule and all of that. But we've just been on the hunt for this movie, waiting for it to be released. It had a little place at Overlook Festival. Didn't get the chance to go to that, but now we know a year later this movie is coming to theaters on March 22nd and will actually hit streaming later on Shudder as well. So super excited for everybody to finally witness this amazing movie that we've heard so many great things about. We haven't seen it yet. We're ready for it though, about a month away. But let's just talk about everything we know about it and what we've gotten from this movie as of now. So we've gotten a teaser, we've gotten a trailer, and just about a lot of people talking about this now, and I'm excited for it. The hype is building and building and building, and I'm ready for this. This is directed by Colin Cameron Carnes, this duo from Australia, and this film basically is a late night show lost tape and a master tape of that got completely deleted because things just went crazy that night. This film stars David Dalmatian, which I'm excited to always see David in a lot of things. I think that they are one of those actors that is really coming into their own and just a great chameleon type actor, because any role they're in, they pretty much are able to really put themselves in that role and they completely lose themselves as well. Like, they did a great job just recently in The Boogeyman as well as in The Last Voyage of the Demeter. I really enjoyed them in The Last Voyage a lot, honestly. They played this very interesting character. And if you haven't seen that movie, definitely worth a check out. I don't know if it's a complete masterpiece or anything like that, but it's definitely one of those movies that we enjoyed watching. But David Dalmatian really is coming into their own as this, that's just taking on these roles that are just out there. And I really appreciate when an actor is able to do that. So in this film, you follow as we find this master tape of this long lost Halloween episodes of this late night show called Night Owls with Jack Delroy. And Jack Delroy, of course, is being played by David Dalmatian. And in this episode, they have these guests, of course, like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all of those type of late night show hosts. They have these different guests. Nowadays, it's just mainly celebrities. They don't really have other guests like they did back in the old days. But you have these characters in this hypnotist, this psychic, and then this parapsychologist coming onto the show. Now, the big thing about it is the parapsychologist is bringing on their latest subject, who apparently is this girl who survived a satanic cult's mass suicide. And now they are trying to figure out what's going on, if he's able to talk to the devil or whatever the case may be. And a lot of this is very much so rooted into the Michelle Remembers book, which was an actual book that a psychologist did with somebody who apparently was in a satanic cult at a time. And it's a whole thing, and I do want to talk about it because I saw a documentary about it and it was very interesting. I believe it's called Satan Wants You, which is directly about that whole ordeal with that book back in that time with the satanic panic and all of that. And the directors of this movie actually said in a recent interview, they also said that the film is very much so inspired by the satanic panic at the time in the 70s and all of that, and how that spawned all of these things. And it was a time when people were believing most of these things as well, and were very much so in tune with thinking things like this were happening everywhere. And also the time that The Exorcist was released and all of that. Very interesting interview that the directors had with David as well, from Den of Geek, which I'll link it down below if you want to check out that interview. And very interesting stuff I learned about this movie as well. Minor little things about the movie as well. David talks about his character, so if you don't want to go into this movie knowing anything, maybe don't watch that interview just yet. But I do really appreciate that they were very much inspired by late night shows as well, and talking about these things, because I remember there would be late night shows where they would talk about things like this. Like I said, it's back in the day. Right nowadays, most of the things is very commercial and they're just selling whatever is hot at the time and don't really have many interesting guests that aren't celebrities. So this is definitely back in the day, those older late night show hosts would have random people that did random stuff, but it was very interesting at the same time. So that's kind of the feel that they want to go to in with this movie. So this movie deals with all of that. The trailer we just got as well showcases this, as we see the psychic, we see the hypnotist, and then when we see the parapsychologist with the little girl, that's when we see that things take a turn and it gets pretty dark and scary real quick. And I really like the vibe of this movie as well, that it feels kind of like this is a tape we shouldn't be watching, but we're going to watch it anyways. It gives you that creepy vibe as well, with that look of the VHS and all of that, and just like something that's definitely cursed for sure. And some of these effects that we see real quick in this teaser as well, as you can see, are just like terrifying, honestly. And I'm very excited for this one. It's one of those movies that I've told you from the beginning, we've been waiting to see this. It's been several festivals and we've missed it every single time. But now that it's coming straight to theaters, we will be seated and watching this, no doubt about that. But very excited for this. If you've seen the teasers and the trailers, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Am I just too excited about this, or are you excited as well? I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it online now, and I'm very happy that it's picking up some traction. I think that Australia horror has definitely been on the rise as of late, and it definitely is with Jennifer Kent's Babadook, which kind of inspired this wave, I feel. And we've been seeing a ton of other ones come up as well. Just recently, of course, Talk to Me. There's also a recent Australian horror film at Sundance this year. We didn't get a chance to see that, but I've been hearing some stuff about it. Definitely want to give it a shot. It's called The Mugai, and it's definitely a great time for Australian horror, and I'm excited to see what they're cooking up with this one. But let me know what you think about Late Night with the Devil. If you've seen any of the teasers, the trailers, has this been even on your list to want to watch, or have you just heard about it recently? Definitely interested to know all about that. But yeah, basically you have this late night show and we find this mysterious lost tape. I'm not sure exactly how it happens, but they basically play this tape, and on this tape is that dreadful night on Halloween night in the 70s when this parapsychologist comes with their latest subject, who apparently was in this satanic cult. They were able to escape and all of that, but it seems that the thing is attached to her as well, whatever it may be, whether it's a demon, whether it's Satan themselves. And the teaser and the trailer just pretty much tell us that this is going to go very, very bad. So I'm definitely excited to see what else is going to be released for this movie. I don't think we need another teaser or another trailer. We just need the movie already, and it's coming out in a month. So let me know if you're going to be watching this movie, Late Night with the Devil. We'll be done at South by Southwest, but it should be out like the week after. So super excited to check it out once we're back. And it's kind of crazy. A year after, and here we go. We're ready to see this movie. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this movie. Let me know if you want me to talk more about the whole Michelle Remembers thing, because the documentary Satan Wants You is a documentary I still need to review, but I definitely do want to talk more about that because it's definitely so insane, honestly, all of that. But let me know if you want more of that. But anyways, as always, I'll see all of you next time. We got some more videos coming for you. Madam Web Ending Explains up already if you want to check it out, as well as our South by Southwest Midnighters that we are definitely checking out. And as always, follow us for more on things you love. Stay safe, stay positive.